Yes, indeed. I think there's a lot of reforms on the table, be it land acquisition laws. We've already seen some reports coming through that the government is working on easing land acquisition for public-private partnerships and infrastructure projects. That's something that should be on the anvil. Tax reforms. We've been talking about GST for a long, long time, and I think this government is keen to put it on the table and see it becoming reality in the near future. There's also an interesting angle on bank recapitalization. Remember, India's financial system is still largely dependent on the public sector banks, and public sector banks have been plagued by inefficiencies in terms of operations, leading into significant asset quality deterioration, as a result, capital deterioration. So unless and until some reforms are pushed through on that, the PSU banks are unlikely to be in a position to start credit growth and kickstart an investment cycle again. So that's likely going to be the focus of the government. So GST, land, labor, and bank recapitalization is something that we would expect in the next few months. That's a tricky one indeed. I mean, we didn't anticipate the sort of global tailwinds you'll get as far as commodity prices are concerned. That's been a boon for this new government and the economy, with falling commodity prices, particularly energy. That's likely to trickle down into cooling off inflation. But even otherwise, our base view has been that inflation should remain sticky, but we'll have to rework the numbers based on where crude heads from here. We've already seen another bout of weakness coming in yesterday. If we see a sustained weakness in commodity prices, that could act as further tailwind, but we're not particularly sure that the RBI will follow suit in terms of cutting rates just yet, at least in the next 3 to 6 months. Perhaps somewhere middle of next year is more likely in our view, but we'll have to look at how commodity prices act from here on. If we see a significant sharp fall, then we might see that likelihood of RBI cutting rates going up much more. But as of now, we would think it's more of a 6 to 9 month story.